Marshes, swamps, and bogs are all examples of wetlands, and they are defined as areas where water either periodically or permanently covers the soil. Wetlands provide a home for a variety of beautiful and complex animals, making these ecosystems even more valuable and important to protect. If you have ever visited a wetland in New York, you'll probably spotted some unusual birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, insects, and plant living. However, humans also depend on the existence of wetlands and the many benefits they provide. If you live in New York City, then you might be aware of the large amounts of pollutants such as the chemicals in concrete that get carried off to the oceans from runoff. Luckily, we have water treatment plants that are able to clean the water of these pollutants, but a good portion is also done by the natural filtration process of wetland ecosystems. They also improve the quantity and quality of seafood harvested, thus supporting the fishing industry and helping the economy. Additionally, wetlands also effectively soak up large amounts of water from dangerous floods, thus preventing harm to people and damage to their property. Sadly, many wetlands across the country are being destroyed in order to make space for residential and commercial developments. Not only does this have hurtful repercussions on humans, but it also obliterates the habitat of a multitude of animals and plants, some of which are already endangered. While wetlands are currently at risk, there are ways for you to help do citizen science. Citizen science is the act of ordinary people being able to contribute to local science. In this case, that is being able to help local scientists by identifying local wildlife through certain apps. eBird and iNaturalist are citizen science apps that are free for anyone to use. With these apps, you can identify any animals you see while out about your day or visiting a park or a wildlife reserve, which will let scientists know where and when animals are. This is very valuable information for them to have. Let us test your skills in observation by playing a little guessing game. There will be 6 animals commonly found in and around different types of wetlands that you need to guess. It is okay if you cannot get them all, some may be a bit hard. Can you tell what animal this is? You may pause the video if you need more time to guess. This is a raccoon. Raccoons are characterized by the black mask that they have across their eye as well as their bushy ringtails. A group of raccoons are called a nursery or gaze, and they can eat whatever they find around them, such as bugs or plants. Due to this flexibility in diet, raccoons can be found in many places, such as the woods, wetlands, parks, and cities. These creatures are very good climbers and can climb down a tree backwards or face first. What about this bird? This is a great blue heron. Great blue herons are the largest and most common heron in North America. These birds have black and brown features with very long legs as well as a very long neck. These birds are very tall, reaching about 3 to 4.5 feet in height. Great blue herons are commonly found wading in the shallow waters of wetlands where they feed on insects, tadpoles, and small reptiles. Heron nests consist of a large platform made from twigs and grass. If you ever come across the nest, be sure to leave it alone. What species of insects is this? This is a mayfly. Mayflies are aquatic insects and are most active in warmer weather. The sole purpose of a mayfly is to pass on their genes and are usually gray, yellow, or brown in color with long abdomens. Adult mayflies do not have functioning mouths and therefore cannot eat. Even though they have short lives, mayflies are an important part of freshwater ecosystems as they produce algae to help higher consumers. Do you know what animal this is? These are red foxes. Red foxes are named for their red fur across their face, back, sides, and tail. They also have black feet and black tipped ears. You can identify a fox by their white-tipped, fluffy tail. Did you know that a red fox's front 2 paws have 5 toes, while their back 2 feet only have 4 toes? Although cute, red foxes should definitely not be kept as pets. Ready for another one? What animal is this? These birds are called red-winged blackbirds. These birds are characterized by their pointy beaks and red and yellow coloring on the outside of both of their wings. They eat mostly insects and seeds and are most commonly found in wetlands in the summertime. Red-winged blackbirds are very protective of their young, so if you ever see one of the nests, it is best to keep your distance. The males and females look very different. Only the males have red coloring on their wings while the females are dark brown and usually have a white streak near their eye. The white streak is similar to an eyebrow for these birds. Do you know what type of fish this is? This is a mummy chalk. These fish are commonly found in wetlands and have round bodies with a flattened head and pointed teeth. They are about 5 to 6 inches in length and largely feed on algae, plants, insects, and other fish. The females and males have different coloring as well. The male mummy chalks are olive colored with vertical strips, while the female mummy chalks are silver and yellow with no vertical strips. Do you know what animal this is? This is a wood duck. Wood ducks have boxy heads, thin necks, and a long wild tail. They're commonly found in and around wetlands. In the 1900s, these ducks were close to extinction due to hunting and destruction of their homes. Since then, the wood duck population has made a great comeback. These ducks eat seeds, nuts, and plant matter as well as aquatic and land invertebrates. The male wood duck is much more colorful with its green and purple head than the female, who is mostly brown. Ready for the last one? What species of bird is this? It's a salt marsh sparrow. These birds are found in salt marshes, which is where the name comes from. These birds have long pointy bills and short tails with orange streaks across the face and a grayish body. Most of these birds' time is spent foraging for food. Currently, the salt marsh sparrow population is decreasing due to the loss of their coastal salt marsh habitats. Great job with playing this game. Hopefully now you understand the importance of certain animals in our local wetlands and what to look out for when out in nature. We will now show you how you can use these apps to both enjoy nature and help your local scientists.
Using each of these apps is pretty simple. First, download the app for free from the App Store. Once you have it on your phone, we'll go through how to use the basic functions of each one, cataloging the different species you may see. Let's do Merlin first. Once you open the app, you can put in your email to get updates from the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Then it will suggest installing bird packs based on your location, so allow it to access your location while using the app and click the region that corresponds to where you live. Wait for it to fully install before closing the app. Then, go outside and find some birds. Once you've seen one you'd like to identify, reopen the app and start a bird ID. It'll ask you a number of questions, and answer as best you can. Then Merlin will suggest a few possible species, and you can scroll through the pictures to find the bird that you think you saw. Now let's go through how to use iNaturalist. First, open the app and start an account using your email address. Then click the Observe tab and either take a picture of a species, which doesn't have to be a bird this time, or click the bottom right-hand corner to put in an earlier picture. Next, click What did you see? And type in what species you think it might be. Finally, press the location icon and tap where on the globe you saw the species. Save your observation and you're done. Now let's do eBird. Again, first make an account. Then, to make an entry, click Submit in the lower left-hand corner. Just like in Merlin, it'll suggest you download a bird pack based on your location. Though eBird is a lot like Merlin, it's focused more on taking multiple entries at once, instead of single sightings, so it's good for long birdwatching trips. Once you've done that, a long list of bird names will pop up. You can either choose one manually or type one in based on what you think you saw. Next, type in how many you saw, and then you can either continue tracking or finish. These apps have lots of other functions, but these are their most simple uses. We encourage you to have fun using them in as many ways as you can and to immerse yourself in nature and science.